Hi everyone, this is Jason Linford here. I appreciate you checking out the Collective Real Estate Group and seeing what we're all about here. This is real quick explanation on what the monthly income program is. Before we go directly into that, I want to explain to you a little bit about how we are able to actually do the monthly income program and how you get money each month from real estate without actually having it tied to specific transactions. So the first thing that we need to do is talk about the platform that makes it all possible. First and foremost, as our broker is eXp Realty. eXp Realty has what's called a revenue share program. And that, along with the Collective Real Estate Group, our team, providing agent recruitment and bringing in new agents like yourself, makes possible for the monthly income program to exist. So here's a basic scenario on what a transaction looks like in the monthly income program and the revenue share based. So basically, we place agents in your revenue share group. And what that means is that when an agent is placed in your revenue share group, each time they have a transaction, you get paid off the top of that transaction from their gross commission income. You get paid from that transaction. In this example here, if it was a $15,000 commission, you would be paid 3.5% of that $15,000, and that would be $525. Now, this does not come out of that agent's pocket. This comes out of the 20% that is taken by the company dollar, so by eXp. There's not an additional team charge. There's nothing else other than eXp, our broker, pays this out. So for the requirements, the only requirements that we make to be able to place agents in your revenue share group is you need to be producing at least 2 transactions every 6 months. That's it. If you're doing 2 transactions, we don't care about the amount or anything like that. As long as you're active and you're doing 2 transactions every 6 months, then we put you in the round robin to receive agents in your revenue share group each month. 2 things I want to note here. There is no requirement for recruiting. You don't have to bring agents in. You don't have to attract anyone. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to do anything to be able to qualify for the monthly income program. The other thing is there's no leadership requirements. You don't have to mentor these people. You don't have to train these people. You don't have to answer questions to these people. We are taking the responsibility for that, for the monthly income program. Now, there are opportunities if you would like to do it, that's okay too, but we provide the system both through our own training programs and through what eXp provides, that provides them all of the training and things that they need to know. So you really don't do anything. You just receive the check each time there's a transaction that goes through, and that's it. So here's what our goal is in this scenario, is we want to provide agents with 3 to 5 agents in your revenue share group, provided by us, to help you have consistent income. We understand that with the real estate industry the way it is, it's cyclical, it goes up, it goes down, and to give you something to be able to provide you with some money that you can count on each month, whether it's you decide to put it towards your marketing budget or whether you just want to make sure that you can buy your groceries that month, every month, no matter what. Our goal is to get you around $500 a month on our recruiting efforts. And we can see how that can be expanded here in just a second, but that's our goal, is to get you $500 a month. So here's your incentive. You can always increase that number. We want to put 3 to 5 agents underneath you, but if you talk about it to your friends and let them know about the monthly income program or how awesome our team is, and you want to bring agents on board to work with you, then that number increases. Rather than 500, you can make it 1,500. You could make it 5,000 a month, depending on how many people that you have in your rev share group. We just promise that we want to put some in there to help you get started and to actually get you some money rolling. So real quick, I just want to show you guys an example of what the revenue share program might look like here on this revenue share calculator. Hopefully you can see it well enough. But let's say the number of properties sold annually per agent. So these are the agents that we're going to be putting underneath you in your revenue share group. So let's say the average agent sells 6 houses a year at a $250,000 price at a 2.5% commission. These are agents, mind you, that we are putting underneath you in your revenue share group. If we provide you 5 of those agents, then it's going to add $6,500 a year to your bottom line. $6,500 a year divided by 12 is $540, give or take a few cents. That's how much it's going to add to your bottom line. $540 a month. Now, if you decide that, hey, over the next year, I have 5 friends that I talk to about this and they love the idea of having some extra income, and let's say you have 10. You calculate that, that's $13,000. That's an extra $1,100 a month that now you are adding to your bottom line. That might take you 10 years. That might take you 1 year to talk to 5 extra people over and above what we add. That's fine. There's no requirements to do that, but if you want to, most people, when they have something really good going on, they talk about it with their friends. If your friends want to come on, they would come into your revenue share group. Now, I just want to point out one last thing. We do this for every agent that comes on. So agents that you bring on, we want to help them have some revenue as well. And so we want to add agents underneath them. So let's just do one on the second level here, because we want to help all those agents that come under you. We're going to add 5 more. Well, EXP pays down to 7 levels in a revenue share group. So you bring on Sally, who brings on John, who brings on Bob, who brings on Joe. You get paid on all those. So if we just say, hey, we're going to add 5 people to all of the agents in your next group, let's see what that does for your bottom line. Well, now you're at 88,000. Now that might take you 3 or 4 years to get there. We understand that. But $88,000 coming in as a check each month without having to tie to any specific of your transactions is a pretty great benefit. And so we want to facilitate that. We want to help that. We want to help you create wealth and freedom and autonomy in your life, that you can actually do the things that are what make you happy, rather than, you know, having to always chase buyers and sellers around. So that's what the buyer income program is. And if you have any questions, you can either comment below this video on YouTube, or you can message us direct. You can hit the contact us button. We'd be happy to talk to you about it, talk to you about what it is, how it works, so on and so forth. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.